Like $20 for a field trip is the least of your problems. You got 3 kids. They don't need to go on no damn field trip if you ain't got $20. You need groceries. You need gas to put in the car.
Hey.
Like it's bigger than a field trip.
So my kids need to suffer just because I may be going through a momentary.
They not going. If I was your man, we stay in the house and we ain't got $20 for them to go on field trip. They not going, dog.
But they don't stay together. He didn't say he didn't have it. I don't have it. And that's my man. You should have my back.
So as your man, if we was really together, now they.
Welcome to another episode of the Afternoon Sip.
Yo.
It's like episode like number 15.
Yeah.
Like that.
We hitting milestones on y'all.
Hey, I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I know I did.
I did.
I had a great. Everybody had a good Thanksgiving.
It was awesome.
I came back a few pounds heavier. You know?
I can tell. Praise.
Anyway, y'all. I am, Jess Vaughn. Your wonderful co-host.
And I am Kashana. Good to see you guys.
Who's next? Is it me or you?
Okay.
Introduce yourself.
I ain't gonna call myself a co-host. I'm the main host.
Oh shit.
Like, you know who it is.
Oh, damn.
Rashad the realist, not the realist, just a realist.
I'm not. I refuse to say it. I refuse to say it. Hey, you guys. It's Lee Crystal.
Hey.
So happy to see you guys. We're not going to talk about the fact that I'm lashless because humans ain't shit. But let's get it started. So this week is the 4-minute face-off week. However, before we get started, via the fact that 4-minute face-off gets kind of live, on the way here, we had one of our viewers hit us up and send us a letter. So we're going to start off tonight with a big gulp letter. So let's go ahead and pull that up and see what it is, and let's talk about it. Dear Afternoon Sip, I'm coming to you today as a wounded man. My wife recently found out that I was having an affair. To be honest, this isn't the first time that I've been caught cheating on my wife. This time seems a little different. She is very upset with me, and I fear it may truly be the end of my marriage. I understand that cheating is wrong, yes, and I accept full responsibility for what I've done. But in my defense, we don't have sex as I feel we should. For the most part, we have sex like 2 times a month. And the times that we do have sex, it's only because I initiated it. She will lay in bed, pleasuring herself when she thinks I'm asleep, even though I'm laying right next to her naked. Why do people put so much weight on cheating on your mate, but no one examines not sexually satisfying your mate? What does she expect me to do?
I got so many questions.
Wait, I got issues.
So many questions.
First off, not his first time getting caught cheating, right?
Right.
He's
Okay.
a repeat offender.
He's a repeat offender.
Yeah.
And
Check.
bro, like
Like,
how was she?
first of all,
Okay, go ahead. You
it's
got
like, what did you do? First of all. Secondly, if
You
she's
cheated.
no, I'm saying like,
Oh.
okay, so she pleasures herself while he's there. Like clearly,
Maybe he was never satisfying her in the first place.
I mean,
I
that's
was
possible.
just.
I mean, but
I was
also
about to say that.
sometimes when people maybe he cheated so much that she just
turned off from
maybe
him.
she's
Yeah,
just
out of
there sexually wise, like she's not even mentally attracted, like sexually attracted to him.
I was.
So
just,
she would much rather pleasure herself than for
then
him to
sleep
even
with
touch
him.
her. You know what I'm saying? Like
She's turned off.
there's some women that be like, I can't stand for him to touch me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's true. Really think like
You know, and
that.
I hear that a lot. While they was together, the sex was good, and it seemed
Yep.
a little bigger. But as soon as they break up, it wasn't all that. Once the love gone, a lot leaves with that.
She's over him, and that's really like.
Okay, so but what I gather from this letter is that what he's saying is that he feels warranted basically in what he's did outside of his marriage because he's not getting pleased at home. He's saying he wasn't getting pleased initially either.
So my question is, how can you marry somebody that you're only having sex with 2 times a month?
So and
It didn't
that's
start off like
and
that.
that's when that's when my next question was, what did he do? I know if it wasn't like that in the beginning and suddenly like it's 2 times a month, or if she wasn't sexual from the beginning, you married her, you knew what was up. So
I say this to my guy friends all the time.
Right.
Why do you go and marry you know, the good girl.
What you called her?
When you
The,
know, when you
Susie
know you like that chick
wild
that's gonna
child.
bend it over, bust it open wide every
Yeah,
night.
That ratchet pee.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, because you still want. You still want a good girl. Just because, you know, the girl might not be busting it open, doing everything you want her to do, she's still a good girl. She might be a good mother. She might be a good friend. Like, it's stuff that goes into it. But,
Yeah.
I mean, if sex is that high up on your list, then, yeah, maybe you do have to look at it
Yeah,
differently.
and
you
I
know
mean,
what I'm
I had
saying?
that conversation with my male friends all the time too, where it's like, bro, if you got a good girl but you dogging her out, like maybe it ain't time for you to have a good girl. You know, maybe you
Right.
still got some things you need to
Right.
work out. You know what I'm saying? Then get you a good girl and settle down.
FYI, there are some good girls who like to get freaky too. So
I agree. I know a lot of them.
For sure.
We're not saying that, but we just saying it's some good girls that don't like to get freaky. You know what I'm saying? Who don't come to bed in section lingerie. They come to bed in moo-moos and because it's just what they do.
Right.
But they might be smart as hell. They might be
Perfect.
a perfect,
But-
great cook. Because, you know, you might have the one that busts over might not cook shit for you.
Hey.
Yeah. so this is someone I know personally, right? We're not going to talk about who it is or whatever, but
course.
one of the
course
things
not.
that he said, you know, outside of this letter is that, you know, that she'll stay up like all night watching TV on Pinterest or whatever, and he just be in the bed, like, you know. But he says he goes out to these, you know, when he's with these other people, they make him feel desired and wanted. You know, he come in the room, you know, they can't look at him 2 seconds without wanting him. You know, and he's like, I want this from at home as well.
But what are you doing to get that? Now, I mean, like, this is the thing, because women do this a lot too. Because a woman will lay next to you and just expect a man to be hot and horny for her.
Exactly.
That gets
Oh,
annoying.
my
Just because
God.
you're sitting there naked don't mean I'm attracted to you.
Right.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
These are facts.
So, when I'm talking to him, like, what are you doing to make yourself attractive to your wife outside of showing up and maybe paying the bills? I don't know who paying the bills in your house. But what are you doing? Like, it's a two-way thing. Like, you don't just...
I think honestly you have to figure out, okay, if you say you walk into this room and all these women want you, you gotta understand.
You tricking?
Them ain't your women though. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So you
Yeah.
walking in, of course they gonna look at you because nigga they don't know you.
You
You
ain't
know
cheated
what
on
I'm
them.
saying?
You ain't
Yeah.
cheated on them yet.
So you ain't cheated on them, and
Right.
you know you ain't making them feel like, oh, I don't want to touch you because they want to touch you.
Yeah.
Until they don't want
Baby,
to touch you, then you're not
when-
attracted no more.
When a woman like mentally like just get like when a woman move on
When a
Yeah.
woman
and she don't want you,
fell-
yeah, nothing you can do. No, for
Yeah,
real.
not the singer.
When she is done, she
Well,
is.
hold on, who is the singer then?
Me. Now moving on.
She really trying to hey, what's wrong with
Okay,
her?
so what you guys are saying is that he doesn't have any merit by saying that he was warranted, basically. He says he accepts the fact that he did wrong, but he feels like
No, I
she,
feel like no.
she pushed
I feel
him
like
in doing
justifying
wrong.
it.
No, I
feel
feel like
like
he's justifying it. Yep.
He's
But-
not
but-
accepting
My thing
anything.
is, you know who
Because
you
he's
married.
because he's still doing wrong.
He's still doing wrong.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I did wrong and she's still not giving me nothing. Like you're
You
a
know-
repeat offender. You're still
and my thing is,
doing wrong.
you know who you
Okay,
married.
so
and suddenly it's
I'm gonna
twice
act
a
like
month.
I'm gonna act like this is
okay.
him sitting. What he would
Okay.
say is, yeah, I'm a repeat offender, but between the first time and this time, she still wasn't pleasuring me.
Well, leave her.
Smells like therapy and divorce.
No, I mean what?
Just
No,
like
hold
that.
on.
Straight like that.
It sounds like no accountability.
It's like, okay, either you're gonna work hard for your marriage, you go to therapy, or y'all just need to get a divorce. Like, obviously,
I
she's
think-
off of you. Work hard, get her back to where you know
They both-
she's
they both need
accepting,
to
or
either
just
get
move on.
counseling, or they both need to get
So
out
they
the
are going to
situation.
counseling now.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
well, that's good.
Um,
That's good.
But so like, so now she started doing the thing that women do when they're trying to get their man's attention. She's starting to go out more.
oh,
She's
that,
starting
I'm
to
gonna
be
show him
loose.
a little taste of his own medicine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's always
And I bet
fun.
he hated, don't he?
He's not liking it very
not.
much.
because
Of course
Men
not.
can never take.
This shit,
things
but
that
y'all
they
can't
dish out.
take it. Be at home crying.
I don't know about being home crying. but-
Secretly, probably not physically, like when
Nah,
you
but
can
he
see
hurt.
it, but y'all be hurt.
But nah, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. I think he getting what he deserves.
But
Yeah.
I mean, but also like this is my statement. Don't go out here and be a hoe trying to get back at me.
Yeah, don't get
Yeah.
petty with
do
your
not,
pussy.
Don't
just
turn
be out there
yourself
giving
into
it
no
out.
hoe trying to get back to
I
me.
think it levels up differently for men versus women. You know, like women, you know, that does get their attention. I think men, it pushes them away.
Right.
I agree,
Are we at the
but
point?
I don't think he got no accountability.
Ain't no buzzer.
I don't think
No,
he deserves his wife.
It's not buzzer.
Now we started. Now we get into the
Now.
now we get into the
So
fun
thank
part.
you,
Oh, I
thank you
forgot.
for writing that letter. Every week, you guys, we have the big gulp letter. If you have a situation going on in your life that you would like us to talk about, write us a letter. Email us at theafternoonsip@gmail.com, or inbox us. So we're going to stop right quick for a commercial break, and we'll go on from there.
Yeah.
All right. I want to take some time out. We did we adopted a family for Thanksgiving. And
that was wonderful,
it
guys.
was
By the way, I'm
beautiful.
sorry, y'all. I wish y'all. We didn't really want to record it because I didn't want to feel like it was some kind of publicity stunt or nothing like that. But it was amazing, man.
Was
like
beautiful.
just to see the look on the family's face, the kid's face. The mom was so appreciative. Like it was awesome. It was amazing. We all left out of there feeling like
we felt.
Like,
I slept like so
I feel
much
like a
better. Like it was
goddamn.
good.
I don't know. I can't even explain it,
Claus.
man. But I just feel,
got to be in there.
But the way the kids' faces lit up,
Yeah.
like the kids, man, they were high fiving us, like everything. Like it was truly like
pretty dope,
irreplaceable.
man. It's pretty
Seriously.
dope. Anyway, go ahead.
So go ahead, Tunda.
So yeah, in that we did get a sponsor from one of our local businesses. It's a black-owned business. It's gonna be Kay's Concoction Kitchen. They donated a turkey to go to the family, so
Thank
we
you.
Deeply appreciate you for that. And we just want to give them a quick shout out and show them some praise and definitely show them some support. So it's Kay's Concoction Kitchen, home style cooking with a healthy twist, convenient and affordable. They do delivery and meal prepping. It's on the north side of Houston. They deliver to anywhere on the north side of Houston, and I think they do go beyond that too. It's 5 days a week, so Monday through Friday food delivery. The menu's on their Instagram page, which I will put up in the links, and I'll share it on our page as well.
Yeah.
And the menus go out every Friday for the following week, so you know what you can order for the following week on every Friday. Plates start off at $7, come with an entree, 2 sides, and a drink.
That's wonderful.
That's what's up.
And we thank you so much.
Thank you for
Seriously.
your donation. You know, it really came in handy.
Definitely,
yeah.
definitely.
Absolutely.
We appreciate that.
We're thankful.
Awesome. So it is 4-minute face-off time.
Let's get it. Let's get it cracking.
If this is your first time watching us, or it's your first time tuning in when we're doing the 4-minute face-off, the concept is like the ESPN show called "Excuse My Interruption." Pardon my interruption. And we how it goes is, we have went around Facebook and screenshotted various posts that we found intriguing, debatable, and what will happen is the post will come up on the screen, we'll read it, and then we'll have 4 minutes to talk about it. At 4 minutes, the buzzer will go off, no matter where we are in the conversation, no matter how deep it's getting, no matter how tight my hands are around Von's neck for trying to get fly with me, we have to move on at that point in time. So let's get it started with the first one.
Let's get it popping.
Let's get it. Put your gloves on.
Yes.
Okay. Can I read this one?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. This is a gift from your ex prior to your wedding. Now your fiance wants you to return it or no wedding. Would you?
Hold on. Let me reread this. So the ex bought it?
The ex bought it.
Yeah.
And prior to the wedding, and the fiance told her to give it back or it's no wedding.
You should not, I mean...
You ain't accepting
you're
not accepting no gift from your ex
disrespectful.
before we get married.
Yeah, that's disrespectful.
Why
Like,
not?
I'm not risking my marriage behind a materialistic...
No. I'm not talking about that. Before we even get into the request, Vaughn said you not accept. Why can't you accept the
What
gift?
you mean, bro?
A
What you
whole...
mean?
Like, did you see that?
Now listen. Okay, so first of all,
What's the problem?
you know how people think. They figure like if I do this for you, now you somehow owe me.
Yes.
And if we get married, then we both owe him. So
Right.
Paid
off or not. Paid off or not, it's a no.
So she
like-
bought you this nice watch.
Bro, for what though? But for what? For what?
No.
Gift.
Nah,
It's a
bro.
gift, man.
Nah, man.
Take the gift.
No, you don't do that.
Not
I
that
would-
kind of gift.
Disrespectful.
Not that kind
No.
of gift. Send a gift to the
damn-
wedding or
send
something.
some wine
man, or something.
glasses.
Like, yeah, man, send a toaster or something, man. Like, I know $100,000 car.
No, you don't. Absolutely not.
Nah,
okay,
man,
because
we-
then I gotta go home and fight with him. Like, no,
Y'all should
because
be
he gonna be
fighting.
like, what did you do to get this, and why would you accept it, and why don't you feel like you owe him? He gonna feel like he got strings on you, like all this.
Man, did the man say you owe me? Say it was a gift.
Please,
Okay,
nobody's
wait.
gonna just
Okay.
do that.
Right off.
Nah, well, let's go sell it then.
This isn't just no.
I mean,
Hey, okay. Okay, let's go sell it then. He gave you a car, let's go sell it.
Yeah,
Period. That's all I can say. We not riding around in it.
like.
You know,
I never pull up to the club. He's talking about, yeah, I bought that for that nigga right
I mean,
there.
so My thing is like, what does this mean? He bought you this for a wedding gift. He bought you this as in it's me or him. Like, hey, this nigga can't do it for you. He only make $40,000 a year. Like, he could have been like, hey, your dude only make $40,000 a year. Like, can he compete? Like, you gonna commit to this?
Nah, we ain't doing that.
I'd be
Like,
$40,000
no,
a year,
that's
he still got
flex.
me. Like, I don't know. I mean,
That's flexing. You can't disrespect my dude. Like, you trying to flex on him? Like, yeah.
Why it's gotta be
Like,
flexing?
it is flex.
It's a sign of disrespect.
Your man can work at Home Depot, no shade. Okay? This could be some, billionaire entrepreneur, like blah, 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 millionaire,
player,
whatever,
somebody,
ex-NFL player.
yeah.
And he trying to stun on my dude because he feel like he could give me the finer things. He could feel like I settled. He could feel like he could buy me.
Well, how do you feel?
I
John
feel like
says,
it's
why
other
does it
shit.
got to be a debt?
Huh?
Yeah, why it gotta be that? That's in you. How do
No.
you feel? As long as you secure with your
Man,
man, you
listen,
out around.
dog,
Who's your-
with
listen.
your man.
Hey,
If y'all said sugar daddy, maybe I'll rethink
if
it.
they give us a car, we're going to sell it. Hey, that's fine. We can sell it.
Period.
We can sell it.
Who can sell it?
John
Yeah.
said he might just be a nice guy.
That's
Man,
what I'm-
hey, John, come on. John,
me
how
and you
nice a
think
guy
alike.
are you, John? Are you buying your ex a car for her wedding gift, John?
Oh.
Nice guy.
I don't want that.
Are
You're
you
not even
that
about to
nice?
think you could get
Come on,
back
man. Hell
over
no, we
here.
ain't doing that, man.
Treadmill.
I'm marrying him for a reason.
I
You
ain't buying no
can't
treadmill.
materialistic just to be miserable. Like they said, your ex for a reason. Like, bye, Felicia.
So now we starting off our marriage with ultimatums. That's what we doing.
Ooh.
But you riding
No.
around. So we
It's a
start, hold on,
respect
so we
thing.
starting off our marriage right around another nigga car?
We being disrespectful.
No, I just want to know:
we
is that
being
what we starting off?
Hey, wait.
we
Let's
being
do this.
disrespectful.
No.
Reverse the roles.
No.
Hold on,
Let's
Reverse
not-
the roles. Reverse the roles.
Baby, please. This ain't no pair of shoes.
Nah, let's say nah.
This ain't no pair of shoes.
This girl bought him a new car.
This ain't no red bottoms. This ain't
Now,
no Gucci
come on,
purse.
LaCrystal, be honest
Okay?
with me.
I'm just asking: are we starting
Vaughn,
off our marriage with
Vaughn,
ultimatums?
Please.
His wedding gift to her is an envelope with $100,000 in it. You gonna tell him to give it back?
Nah, we keep that.
That's different. Me and my
It's different.
Me and my dude.
It's
go.
different.
Me and my dude. go ahead.
Okay, well, see, I just said we can sell the car. We're
Yeah,
not riding
it's the same
around in
thing.
it though, but we're not riding around in this car. We
I
can
would sell
sell
it.
it.
As long as nobody can prove that he gave us this.
I feel like-
mean, is that
No,
what it- I
hold on,
mean,
hold on.
monetary,
But
Now,
like,
that was
money
kind
is
of
different.
backwards,
he
though.
knows. He knows. He only doing it to mess with the new husband. That's the only reason why he doing it. He ain't doing
Ain't gonna
it.
lie.
And if
Okay,
you
so
let him
why
mess
would
with
you
know.
why would you accept
That's
the
head
envelope
game.
of money
time
then?
if he was gonna buy her a gift,
I would
why
flip
he
it.
didn't buy her the gift beforehand? He could
I
have
would
been
flip
bought
It's
the
a wedding gift.
Nah, fuck that.
I would flip it if you give me that. Me and my husband
Hell nah.
are gonna enjoy our honeymoon and we're gonna go on. Honey, please.
All right.
Loyalty,
Yes to the car,
baby.
Yes to the money.
Loyalty,
Okay.
loyalty.
Okay, so ladies, when a guy takes you out to dinner on your first date, do you ask him what you can order, or do you just order what you want, no matter the price on the menu? Fellas, does it matter to you what the lady orders on the menu? Do you have a limit on what they can order?
What?
First off, don't take her nowhere you can't afford. That's on you, partner. You asked out on this date.
Baby, what?
He said himself, hey,
Okay.
I ain't tiptoeing.
I ain't going nowhere I can't afford.
You know who brought you to dinner? Like, I'm not tiptoeing. If I feel like I gotta tiptoe, we're not going to get drinks and we're not eating. If I feel like I can't comfortably enjoy myself, like, I'm not about to get an appetizer if I feel like you can't afford an entree. Like, why are we here? Don't even offer to take me out. Period.
Actually, fam.
Offer me when you're ready.
I
Like,
think-
not saying I'm gonna get the highest thing.
I think you should. As long as you don't just get out of control, man. Because sometimes people like to
Give me
Order-
3 lobsters with a steak
order
on the
stuff
side.
that- you know what I'm saying? You can kind of get a feel about who you're dating by just
You
like,
should.
So you can
Unless you
tell.
just picked up last night.
Yeah. I mean, if you just met her last night, shit, man. I don't know. I don't just.
Yeah.
So I saw this post one time where this guy said that he had went out with this chick and she like kept on ordering another drink. So like by drink 6, he was like, you know, so he was like, so you paying for this or not? You know, because obviously, so when the bill came, he took the bill for the food and he gave her the bill for the drinks, and she got like really upset.
Okay, so.
I cover
That's
the
kind
first
of
2.
petty.
Okay, no. Okay,
That's
okay,
kinda
hold on.
petty. That's kinda petty.
So
That's
hold
kinda
on.
petty.
So I have a question. Like, okay, so I've been on dates where, you know, of course you look at the menu before you order, right?
Yeah.
So, I think the girl has kind of fed off of what I ordered and be like, what you gonna order?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna order this.
I do
If
that.
I say I'm gonna order a steak, then she might, okay, well, you know, if I say I'm gonna order this,
Okay.
she might be like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna order this.
Yeah.
Like, I've never just had nobody just be like, I'm getting the.
Hey, but they out there though.
I know.
They out there.
Yeah, I'm glad I ain't never bumped into them, dog. I don't want to bump into. Hey, y'all stay where y'all at, man.
Baby, Kobe say he got it. All right, Kobe. All right.
I was saying, hey, I mean, if you take it out on a date, you should definitely be somewhere within your price range.
Right.
Absolutely.
This is how I feel.
Absolutely.
So I've been
Now,
on a
6 drinks though.
So I will never go out with someone and order something that I don't have the money in my pocket to
Exactly.
be able to pay for myself.
Yes.
Especially like on date 1, 2, 3. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
at
I
that
would
point.
Nice woman. That's
But-
At that
No.
point in time, like, cause you never know, cause I know I get a little extra time, so he may decide he want, I know someone.
Yeah.
I have their history of people leaving me and stuff. So
At restaurants?
no, not a restaurant,
Oh.
at the
Oh,
party.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Y'all down to that?
But I wouldn't. Y'all remember when that guy left me at the pool party?
Oh my god.
Okay. Anyways, but I would never like days 1 through 3. I would not order something that I can't afford to pay for myself.
And then once upon a time, years ago, I went on a date and his card got declined. He was calling a bank.
It was
y'all.
an issue. It was
You ever see somebody
Right,
get
rub it on my jeans.
Y'all, he was like, y'all,
Put the little paper on the strip.
he was calling the bank, like, oh, this wrong, the money in the account, all that. So, I
Big
had to
play.
end up paying for the date, and I'm just a big
Did
believer.
He get a second date?
No,
we had
was a
a
banking issue.
conversation about that one
we
time.
didn't
Remember?
date. I didn't block him or anything like
I said,
that. But
I've been on dates with girls that pay for the first date just so they don't feel like I'm
owe
not,
them, yeah.
I'm not in
Yeah,
it
my
for
wife
that.
is the same way.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I got you. Or they'll offer to
That's
pay
no
for the
judge,
drinks.
yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Or whatever. It's just different stuff, man. Different
I'm
people
like-
are different.
you just have to prepare for the worst. Like, I don't believe in going on a date with no coins in your account.
No.
You need to be in the mindset of anything could
So
happen.
do that shit on a date, and if you in between checks, you can like, nah, I ain't got it.
I did that
But he just
before.
asked you on a date.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if I can't, I don't care if it's just a $60 date, okay? If I ain't got it, we're not going. Like, even if I know you gonna pay for it, like, you have to be prepared for the worst, because you don't want to do side eye you like, damn, she couldn't afford this. Like,
Well, I think it's different when you like are in an established relationship with
I
someone.
agree. Yeah,
Then
that's
you know what?
different.
Okay, cool. But like I said, dates 1 through 3. Like if I don't got it in my
Yes.
pocket,
my
I'm not-
stuff
Hold
happened
on.
first date. By
But
the
hold on.
way.
First of all, so fuck it.
Move on, nigga.
thought you had something to say.
What we got next?
Okay.
Okay, so this kind of goes into what Vaughn was talking about earlier. So Chef Wayne says, me, myself, I don't show 5% of the things that I do to give back on a regular, but I don't mind showing others that it's better to give than receive. It's okay for George R. Brown, Mattress Mac, or any other high-profile name to show what they do to give back. But for us small black businesses, we are wrong for it. Well, I'll be wrong because I've been doing it from my pockets for over 20 plus years, and I'll continue until I'm dead. So what he shared was an article where Tank says helping homeless should not be shown on social media.
I
That's a big
agree.
break.
Okay, no. Okay, go ahead.
I feel like if you're gonna show y'all emotion, cooking, getting the groceries like we did, if you're gonna show the behind the scenes, great. But I seen a meme that said, imagine you at your lowest point in your
Exactly.
life and somebody's recording you. Like, it's not cool.
Yeah.
If you show the preparation and the behind the scenes, cool, but you literally should not picture yourself handing Big Macs and double cheeseburgers to people. They could be at their lowest point. You never know where they came from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't want nobody all in your face with the camera if you're at your lowest point. Like, so I agree.
No, I agree. I mean, with what you said, yeah, definitely. I mean, it's definitely a difference, and we can tell the difference between somebody who's showboating versus someone who's trying to gain momentum with a foundation or trying to get volunteers. That's different.
Yeah.
So it definitely is.
So even if you're trying to get volunteers, why can't you just show your, like what we did? We showed the behind the scenes, the going
Yeah,
to.
definitely.
Right.
Why do you have to actually put the camera on the person's face? And
Yeah. No,
that
that's
part I don't
unnecessary.
agree with.
That's completely
I agree.
unnecessary.
Okay, so I think that it just depends on the way that you're giving, right? So let's say, like, if we went last week and we gave the food, like, if we were giving it to a lot of people and we was just recording the whole scene,
Yeah.
Right.
rather than us giving to a specific person and then we're just recording that person or that family,
Yeah.
I think that makes it more personal.
Okay,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So if we're
Yeah.
like in a group or we're just feeding the homeless like at the George R. Brown and we're
Yeah.
just recording us just doing our thing,
Yeah.
that's different. Like, I hate to see people when they like give somebody their shoes, they like, yeah, let me put my camera on, let me get my shoes.
Yeah.
Like, but if you're gonna get your shoes, bro, just
Just
get your
do it.
shoes, man. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to, you don't get no extra points for that, bro. Like, God got you at the end of the
Real
day.
talk.
Like,
Yeah.
That's what you're doing it
you,
for. Yeah.
you doing it for clout on Instagram and Facebook, man. They ain't gonna do nothing for you. You know what I'm saying?
So what Chef Wayne's mindset is that if when he records it, because social media makes everything catch on. His mindset is if I record it and show it, then it will prompt other people to do it.
I mean, that's possible. I mean, or you could just talk to people.
Or you just talk to people and tell them what you're doing. But this is my whole thing. I mean, we do live in the society where, of course, everything goes viral and people are doing things just because other people are doing it. Honestly, I don't want nobody to help me if they really just wasn't on their heart to help me in the first place. Real talk.
It's like every time somebody borrow money, like you go like put them on blast, like I'll let you hold that $500 that time you was behind on your rent. Like no, you don't have to announce.
You know what I'm saying? Like I give when I do give, it's nobody needs to know because it's something I want to do personally. I would do it whether a million people knew or nobody.
Exactly.
Knew. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about in my eyes.
Kobe says, if you got to pull your phone out, it's not genuine.
It's not.
I agree.
Gio says, I agree. If someone else is recording you, cool. But giving someone your phone to record or take a pic of you giving or helping is clout and for attention. Do it out of the kindness of your heart, not for attention.
Yes.
Yep.
Like I would not want nobody recording.
I hate to see these rappers when they put up to the red light and they give a homeless person like 100. I'm like, bro, if you gonna do it, bro, just do it, man. Like. You don't have to.
You
already got clout. Like you not clout chasing.
Yeah.
So I mean, what are you doing? Like, what's the purpose?
At that point, you just treating them like a peasant.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
And then you got a camera in their face. Like, come on, bro.
My thing is like you want a pat on the back.
Want a cookie?
Like what is it? Like if your heart good and you genuine, like just you don't have to tell everybody. Like you'll get your blessings regardless.
Gio says nobody thinks about how the person they're helping feels about it. They may not want the world to see them like that.
Right.
I think that's huge.
And some of them might be like, you know what, shit. Like they're at their lowest. You know what I'm saying? So they might not care at the moment because they're at their lowest. Like who am I to turn down some water, some food and stuff? Who am I? You know, I'm at my lowest. But deep inside, if they were,
But it's like even when you think about like the names that he dropped as far as the people that do it, like this is what they do show is probably like 1/100th of all the help that they do get.
Yeah,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
So, but the person who recording it with their cell phone, this is probably the first time they know.
Well, did it?
Moving on.
I'm gonna read this one.
Okay, go ahead.
What zodiac sign almost had you in that orange suit? Ooh, shoot.
Ooh.
Scorpios.
Tell us about it.
They're crazy.
Point blank. Period.
All of them.
All of them. Just like that.
Okay, I'm not gonna say they're all crazy because my daughter is a Scorpio.
My daughter's a Scorpio too.
And she's a little crazy, but it's like a they don't care crazy. Like everything needs to go their way. If it don't go their way, it's like the end of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Like they just controlling people, man. Like every Scorpio I know is like that. They're loving. Don't get me wrong. They are very loving, but they just loving when it goes their way. Like long as you doing what I'm saying, I love you. You don't do what I say, get away from me. It's the end of the world. Like no.
I'm gonna throw Leo in there. And I married one. I married.
Disclaimer:
I married one.
Excuse me.
But
I'm gonna
definitely
second
a Leo.
Leo.
Leo's. Yes.
Give us a story. Go ahead.
So the thing about a Leo, and I've dealt with 3 Leos.
But you can't stay away.
I married 2 Leos actually.
You
My
can't stay
second
away.
Leo I married. Leos are very ambitious people. They're very motivated people. They're very focused people, but they are self-centered. And they have this tendency to make things about them. Even when they are doing harm, it still flips back to somehow you're doing them harm. And no one can logically figure out what's going on in their mind. And it will drive you insane trying to understand the mind of a Leo. But it's so much fun dating them. I can't resist.
Well, you should admit you
I'm a
can't
master.
resist.
What about you,
For me, it's a Leo too.
Leos?
Yeah, I was in a relationship with a guy who for lack of a better word, he used me as his emotional punching bag on a regular basis. And I put up with it because I was just so in love or whatever, right? One day we were washing dishes, right? And he said something super duper, ooper fly about some other chick. And in the midst of that, like I said, we were washing dishes, my hand subconsciously reached out and grabbed a knife and picked it up.
You lying.
It was in that moment. Number one, I understood how the show Snapped exists. And number two, I was like, okay, enough is enough. It's time to go, Crystal. Yeah. Like, for real. I was about to be in an orange suit.
Oh, hold on. So, we supposed to talk about orange suit moments?
They agreeing on this Leo thing. I think the crowd is with us, LaCrystal. They understand our pain.
I know y'all fucking lying.
So who was it for you?
Another Leo.
There's so many. All y'all irritating. I don't care.
Classic Leo.
All y'all irritating. That's the bottom line.
John said this John says this Leo was the best.
Okay.
We gotta get some references.
So I'm just trying to see like which one's the worst. Like for sure, what's the
See how hard it
Aries?
is?
Aries are terrible. Period.
Nah, man, pick one.
Aries.
Why it's so hard? Why it's so hard for her?
You know why?
It's because there's
so
a
many
consistent
y'all,
problem,
so many of y'all
but she doesn't
irritating.
realize she is the
So
problem.
many of y'all that irritating. I'm thinking about my life, and I'm like, which one of y'all just irritated me the most? Really, all y'all annoying.
That's what it is.
Don't y'all start that Pisces stuff on the feed. Pisces are
'Cause I feel
amazing
attacked
people.
all your stuff. Y'all lying.
tell it, tip it. If it was a Pisces, it's a Pisces.
No,
It
it's
is what
not.
it is.
But I bet-
Pisces are like the
I
most
bet not
genuine
one person to
loving.
put a Taurus up though.
Or Aquarius.
you know,
I ain't seen no
They're
Aquarius.
number 2 on my list.
Cancers are terrible.
I ain't seen no
I'm gonna
Aquarius
say
up there
that.
yet, because we are like the greatest people in the world.
Janita say Leos lie so much.
Don't you know they
But
lying?
you know, the crazy thing, fun fact, as a Leo, dating a Leo guy is like a hell no for me.
I wonder
It
why.
doesn't work. We're like totally different. Like seriously.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
No, we're different. They're not like me. Mm-mm.
He said she's not the problem.
Thank you, John.
Nah.
Gio says cancers are sensitive as fuck.
They cry about every fucking thing.
Man, look,
like
I'm
no.
telling y'all, listen. I had a Scorpio I dated, man. She was like the sophisticated, smart, just
Too bad it's over.
Moving on.
19 more seconds left.
Nope.
No,
you
that's
got 0.
up there.
See?
Okay.
She was great.
What
She
we
was
got next?
crazy.
What we got? All right, I'll read this one.
Okay.
How does one truly know when they are truly ready to get married or truly be committed to only one person? Well, I mean, I'm not a one person kind of guy anyway, so I don't know. Can I answer this?
I mean, you can answer.
I mean, the married part. I mean, I remember that post because I did comment on it and I got some interesting feedback. Personally, I feel like you're ready to get married when you don't want to get married. When you get to the point of life when
What?
Hold on,
wait, listen, there's a method to the madness.
Okay.
You are ready to get married when you don't want to get married. You are ready to get married when you don't feel the need to get married. You're ready to get married when you are happy with yourself, your life, and you don't need any outside factors to make you happy.
Did you rehearse this? Cause I'm just.
This is actually, this is something I do tell, like, when
you tell
women,
people?
like, I need to be in a relationship, or I need to, no, you don't. Whatever you need to find within you first. Then go be happy with somebody else. Don't be trying to join your life with somebody else if you feel like your life is still incomplete.
Okay, I agree with that. But how do you know per yourself?
Are you happy?
Are you happy individually?
But how are you not ready?
Be happy as an individual before you try to be a couple.
So it has nothing to. So it has nothing. It's not dependent on the other person at all.
No,
You know?
it shouldn't be. Love and happiness should not be dependent on the other person.
Absolutely not.
Because you be happy with yourself first.
Because that makes you dependent on them.
Exactly.
Yeah. You should be happy without them, and they should only add
You
to
should
it.
you should be happy within yourself before you can make somebody else
Yeah,
happy.
I agree with that.
That's a
We
fact.
agree. We all agree.
No, I
But,
mean dependent. So you being with the person, that's not dependent on
No, just because you with somebody don't mean you depend on them.
I think you're missing
the relationship. Being with that person is
Oh.
depend. So like what I hear guys say a lot of times is when they get married, it's about timing, not really about that person. Like men get to a point that it's just that
Well,
time.
that's because men. All right, first off, men and women think completely differently. Men, we go through life on a checklist. We had to do this, and then we good. We have fulfilled whatever requirements we felt a man needs, whether it was a house, the car he wanted, the house he wanted. He lives where he wants to live, and he has the career he has. What happens a lot of time is a man will be working towards these things, and a woman be like, well, I want to be your wife. He's like, well, I'm busy. I'm doing this. I'm trying to get my life together so I can be ready to be a husband. But y'all so forceful, trying to force your way in,
I was just,
and he ain't ready yet, and then y'all had this friction because the man is focused on the mission, but y'all focused on this emotion, I want to be loved. I'm going
First
to
off,
let somebody else
I
talk.
just feel like I've seen a lot of men be pressured into marriage. They weren't ready, but I'm just saying, like, that doesn't mean it's right. You know what I'm saying? Because all that leads to is divorce.
The
And
man is on the
it's
man
like
illogical.
I've seen many men be forced into marriage married like way too prematurely, just based off of the woman is like pushing them and like all that. And I don't feel like that's appropriate reason to be getting married. Like if you really not ready,
yeah.
So
So
what's the woman's typical motivation to get married?
They friends getting married.
No.
I know. I'm guessing that's one. That's
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 an
true.
example.
Oh, yeah,
True.
okay.
It's true. I'm telling
They
you.
getting older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
why does the man want to wait? Why does the man want to get married? I want the women to answer.
So again, I'm gonna go back to women. I feel like because he asked the question and he moved on without,
sorry.
you know, for me, I feel like there are certain things in my life that need to be in order before
Right.
I move on to
You're a
that.
little different. I'll give you that. No,
Don't
it's
do-
a
don't
good way
do.
though.
Yeah.
It's a good way. LaCrystal do think like a man in a lot of good ways.
Okay, so we're talking about marriage, but the thing also said about relationships. How do you know you want to be in a committed relationship with someone?
I think that you have to. I think when you're with somebody and you feel like you may vibe with that person harder than you ever vibe with anybody before. This person might treat you differently than anybody did before, and you feel like, okay, this is what I want, right? That person might. Like, everybody has a checklist. Remember we talked about this last time. Everybody has a checklist. So this person might have 3 out of the 5 things on your checklist, right? And you might feel like, okay, I can see myself chilling with this person, but then you have to understand, like, the 3 things that she checks off are the last 2 that important to you that you feel like, hey, this is what I want to do, and I can go without
80-20.
those last 2, right?
80-20 rule. Yeah.
So you know, I mean, it just depends. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might have that butterflies or whatever.
You give me butterflies.
All right, Mike.
That was fine. Let's do one more and then we'll go to commercial.
One more.
One more.
Oh, man,
We know we know who reading this.
Crank it up. Crank it up. Now this was my favorite because I stirred the pot up a little bit with this one.
Oh boy.
So it says, if you can see this beautiful picture up here, we got a nice example of some people. I use the word people loosely for the top. If you are this type of woman, exhibit A, B, C, and D, don't expect this kind of man. So I said what I said.
What'd you say,
I
brother?
said what I said.
What did you say, brother?
You ain't gonna get it. Now look, me and Vaughn are 2 men who, I mean, do look at things logically. If I see you out here like this, I'm not thinking, yeah, that's wifey.
But you can like that.
No, you gonna
You
say.
could be in a
no,
suit.
you gonna
Hold
say
on,
I
what we
want.
just say about the dude who wanna go out here and sow his royal oats, and then you got your good girl?
Yeah,
That's royal oats at the top.
The good girl could be the freak at home. What are you talking
but
about?
not the freak at home, not the freak
But
on
she
the
ain't
net,
gonna,
though.
not
Oh,
out
so
the
the
streets.
On the net, on the
On the
streets.
streets, in the club.
Now you think, hold on, you think my girl finna go out to the club with a see-through dress on, nipples showing? Like, hell no, man.
Are you kidding me? Let's be real. Like, these hoes winning,
No.
and they're always in
Oh, we got
relationships,
the-
and they're
Hey, we back
always
to
married.
Successful Susie.
Hold
So what are you
on.
telling?
gonna
Like,
bring it back?
I'm just saying, like, my people, the women I see like that, they're always in a long relationship. I'm not gonna say if it's toxic or not,
But
and they're
they not-
always married.
Right, long but
and
not
her
healthy.
and Lil
They
Boo
will.
always having a good
Hey, but I bet
time.
he'll
So I
drop-
just feel
I
like
bet
it's
he'll drop
somebody
it
for
for the right
everybody.
I guarantee you he will.
It's somebody for everybody.
Long
Let me tell you.
relationship. Does she got a ring? She come home with the ring?
I'm sorry.
Did she come home with the
Women
ring?
I see like that, they always happy in a relationship and they always
thoughts,
married.
please?
Y'all tripping.
Why does the value or the integrity or the amazingness of a woman, why is that dependent on what she got on?
No,
Right.
because it's how she chooses to display herself.
Exactly, look, Crystal.
That
Let me
says a
tell-
lot about her
look, Crystal, let me
mindset.
tell you something.
Y'all so full of
I
shit.
don't-
And then they say that,
Hold on.
and then they
No,
gonna cheat with
You
her.
don't-
No,
wait,
no,
you
no.
don't
They
see me
say
walking
y'all
around
gonna
pants
say y'all
sagging?
want her at home and y'all gonna cheat with the girl on the picture.
Hold on. Don't
And that's
listen.
facts.
Yeah, she
At
good
the
for
end
a
of the
smash.
day, at
And
the end of the
that's
day,
facts.
if you let's say if you do meet a chick that's like that when you first meet her, right? You don't want her to be like that all the time. So you figure like if we're together in a relationship, I say, hey man, look, I don't really like that. I shouldn't have to tell you that. You should be like, man, look. Okay, when I was out, I was single. I was trying to, but now
Because her first response is going to be, well, when you met me.
They go tone her down
Yeah.
and cheat with the old her.
No.
Because, I think it's kind of messed up because the first thing a man says is, I don't want you to try to change me once we're together.
Okay.
But this is the same thing.
Okay.
You're trying to change her because when you met her in the club and
She
you
had
was
on
looking
that
at
little
that
see-through
bump,
or whatever. Yeah.
you was admiring that dress.
Okay, no,
so
no.
why are you trying to change her?
Okay.
Right,
Listen.
I wouldn't get in a relationship with nobody I met. Looking
I
like
mean,
that.
listen. So that one night you met her at the club, she could have on whatever she got on, right? But then when we go on that date, them first dates, man, like I said, I've met girls with that same outfits on. But when you go out with them, actually kick it with them, they don't dress
Yeah,
like
they
that.
dress like-
they
they
don't
got
dress
some-
like
they
that
got
every
some
day.
sense.
So
You know
you're
what
gonna
I'm saying?
figure out why they were dressed like that in the
They're
first
going
place?
they're going to the club.
You
Nigga.
That don't
mean
it might have been their birthday. They gonna put on they skimpy and stuff because they single. So that's what they gonna put on.
That is not.
It's true. Like I'm saying, like girls
It's
don't
my
dress
birthday,
like that
so I'ma
every
wear
day.
it.
No, Man, girl, listen. Girls who go out with their titties out every day, every weekend at the club, they don't go like that to work. They don't go like that when they go to their kids' school.
You don't know that.
No, what you mean? I don't know that. They dress like that. They going to the grocery store with their titties. No, they not. No, they not.
They be going to their kids' school with bonnets on and stuff.
Man,
That was just a
bonnets
law.
is not having your ass and your
I'm
titties
just
out, man.
saying.
That's not
You
the same
can't say
thing.
you coming how you coming.
So Lamont says that's not true. Though just because she dresses like that doesn't mean she acts like that.
Where?
I mean,
Find me
every
one.
day. I'm saying, does she dress like that every day?
Blanca says this is facts. They cheat with them women all the time.
All the time, Blanca.
That's all they. I mean,
That's all they good for.
They
They
go
good for
tone her
wifing.
down and they go cheat.
They ain't
And
gonna-
then
they
you
not
gonna
wiping
want
them
then you gonna want this clean.
Then when you go and marry that one at the bottom, you be looking for the one at the top.
Whoa,
Then you
hold
be-
on, chill out.
Oh wow.
What?
So you have a
Yo,
personal
wait.
experience.
No, there's
in
no
the-
personal
in the,
experience. No personal
Wait,
experience.
Vaughn, you know what
I
you
don't
know?
know.
Vaughn?
What do I know?
I don't know. They calling you out. Mom, what you know? Because they saying you know. So I need some answers.
Oh, okay. So Gio
Vaughn know where the
said
hoes at.
I model.
Blanca said you know. So
As I'm
we
trying to
know.
change the subject, Gio says I modeled for 5 years with implied nudity and all, but that doesn't define me in a relationship.
That's modeling.
I respect my
Yeah.
partner.
That is modeling, ma'am.
Yeah.
That is your career. That is different.
Denise says that's what hooks
You don't know
y'all.
she a model when you see her at Swaggers. Bye. That's what I'm saying. Like you
You
don't
getting
know.
paid to be in swaggers?
Y'all judging her, but y'all don't know she's a model.
Commercial time.
Come here,
Commercial.
let's move to a commercial
Run that
break
beautiful
real
bean
quick.
footage.
I can't.
Y'all be judging.
Y'all, yeah, they're yeah.
Y'all judgy as hell.
Y'all don't judge
Y'all
us?
so judgy.
Okay, we have to move on.
Come on.
85% of the people that have signed up with the Insurance Connection so far have qualified for a 0 monthly premium. Deadline to get health insurance for 2020 is approaching fast. Don't wait. Call today. 346-414-8800. You guys, the 15 is coming really, really soon. The Insurance Connection is one of our preferred advertisers, and they have been getting people hooked up. So if you have not got your insurance yet, do not go in 2020 because you never know what can possibly happen. Look up the Insurance Connection today on Facebook, Instagram, or call them today, 346-414-8800. And let them know the Afternoon Sip sent you.
Yes, y'all.
Yeah.
Insurance is so important, guys. Get it together.
Let's get back into it.
All right.
Let's get it popping. Who's reading?
I will. So, Dwayne Wade said on, I think this was Twitter, I've seen some posts, Thanksgiving and hate on social media about my family photo. Stupidity is a part of the world we live in, so I get it. But here's the thing. I've been chosen to lead my family, not y'all. So we will continue to be us and support each other with pride, love, and smile. Peace. Rodney Kimball says, wait, if you are actually leading this family, there's a good chance you are bisexual. Come out the closet, Mrs. Wade. Yes, he's the wife of the relationship, and his son is what looks to be the daughter now.
First off, why does it matter?
First of all, y'all need people business. Like,
Who cares? Why are you
and
so
how is
bothered?
that? And my thing is, how is that gonna pay your bill? Okay, like y'all want to be so opinionated, but when these celebrities and these people that are under the microscope clap back at you all, everybody want to act like
Yeah.
you know. Now y'all want to be the victim, but really y'all just need to mind y'all
Mind your
business. Whatever works for their house, work for their house.
I don't-
Like,
I don't-
Are you
I
affected by this, Vaughn?
I don't. No, hell no.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't might not agree with how he looks at it, but like I said, at the end of the day, that's his family. You know what I'm saying? He raises his kids how he want to raise his kids. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
His son ain't out here doing no crimes. He ain't out here messing
Right.
with nobody.
Stealing.
Like it is what it is, man. If he like it, I love it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like he's not out here being a bad dad. He's
Right.
not out here doing
Yeah.
drugs, abuse. Like man, let them kids.
See,
do
and that's
what
the
they
thing.
wanna
Like,
do.
it's more. We're so used to seeing a deadbeat dad or something like that. Here you have an example of a supportive
He's
dad.
supporting him.
Facts.
He's supporting his
It's
son.
like we can't do wrong. We can't do right.
you can't do right.
Either way.
You know
Yeah.
what? Because I see if you look at Magic Johnson's son, like he's
Ooh.
way
Whoa.
more over the
Yeah.
top than this kid
Yeah.
is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I mean, it is what it is. Like you can't tell your kids, especially in this day and age, how to express themselves
Right.
because the world is telling them to express themselves.
Right.
So shit, I mean,
It's
what
like
you
if,
supposed to
if
do?
men support their children, it's the problem. Y'all don't support your kids,
Exactly,
it's
it's
the
a
problem.
problem.
So it's like pick y'all battle.
So I saw a post kind of about this, well, about the same thing, but what the guy had said was, y'all around here throwing stones at that mama who was whipping her son at school and, disciplining him, but y'all
scrutinizing something.
but y'all saying, yay for him. Well, yay for what's this man's name?
Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, and so they were trying to compare the two in reference to parenting.
Absolutely not.
I don't
they
see
can't
the
be
comparison
compared
at all.
But I think in a world where bullying is so major, suicide is so major, like you're supposed
Your kids need
if he doesn't support his kid, just imagine what his kid is going through from the outside world, social media, people at school. Like, man, he's supposed to up his son, man. You gotta, man, hey, do what you want to do, man.
I feel like regardless of what you do, people go talk regardless. It's like you're never gonna be perfect. In the eyes
especially
of
when you're a celebrity kid. Like,
but it's like these people didn't sign up to be nobody's role model.
Exactly. They're not saying, hey, I'm your role model. And then secondly, if half of our lives were magnified, honey, baby, all these people that be trolling, like if your life was magnified, you would be, judged.
Real
like
quiet.
you couldn't even take the pressure.
Yeah.
Like we all have stuff going on in our family. Like, come on now.
Yeah, I mean, and just the fact that he is willing to take pictures. Like, imagine some dads wouldn't even take pictures with their sons like that, man.
Just own them.
Yeah. Chia says, meanwhile, people that's talking about them, their husbands on the DL, while sleeping with their partners, and kids are DL too, acting up in school, selling drugs, getting little girls pregnant, but y'all worry about this.
Right.
Aquarius says he is supporting his child. Forget what people say. Take care of your family.
Hey, that's
I agree.
the mission right there.
I agree. Like,
that's the mission.
People be so bothered behind things that don't affect them personally.
I mean, I think if he could have wrote the book perfectly, he probably wouldn't have wanted that for his son.
Of
but
course.
I mean, but it is what it is, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's still his son. Oh, you're not supposed to love your kid because of what their preference is?
Yeah.
Right.
Fuck nah, man. You're supposed to love your kid to death, man.
That's your
For
child.
real.
Like,
Enough hate out here,
to the
man.
end of the earth, period.
His older brother had got on Instagram and made a post as well, talking, and he was like sitting in the king chair and had his little brother next to him, like, no one asked y'all for y'all opinion,
Right.
basically.
Right.
Fuck no.
What's mix?
I be wanting a song to come on after that buzzer
I know,
every
All
time.
right. So I'll read this one.
Okay.
What would you think if you were in a relationship with someone who never plans anything with you but makes plans with friends with no problem?
Let me sip on that.
Where's my drink?
Wow. So, I mean, I guess it goes to, you have to know that person that you're with, right? Because some people are go with the flow type people. I'm going to go with the flow type person, right? So, therefore, it's more like if you don't make solid plans with me, I'm going to do wherever the wind blows me, that's where I'm going. You know what I'm saying?
See, but the only thing, I have to disagree a little bit because it said you're in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're in a relationship, and as the man in a relationship, I feel like you do have to show a certain amount of assertiveness that, especially to your woman, that, hey, I want to be with you, I want to do something with you. Like, I think that is our responsibility. That's my opinion on the issue.
Right.
So if a dude was not making any plans with his woman, he must not be interested in her. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I have a friend who says that her and her dude, they go out and do stuff or whatever, but it's always because of the fact that she makes the initiative. He never makes the initiative, and she's like not feeling it.
Yeah, I've actually had a friend who complained about that as well, and I told her, like, but dude's busy. I did, it seemed like dude on busy on the masonry business. I'm like, dude's probably just occupied. But what women like to do is y'all will not say anything and then get mad at us. So I told her to vocalize it. Be like, hey, just something simple. You don't got to give them instructions, but just tell them, hey, I want to spend time with you.
Yeah.
You put the ball in his hands.
Okay, so after I put the ball in your hands, if it has to get to that point, women, we want to feel sought after as well. Yes, it's great that if I ask you, you're going to hop on the bandwagon and do what I want you to do. However, as a woman, I want to know that, hey, I'm riding up and down the street. You know what? I want to take my chick to this concert. I want to take her to the restaurant. And you call me, make the plans, and make it be so. Why should it be every time we do something,
It's 'cause we gotta plan it.
But
Yeah.
every Sunday, every Saturday, you out hanging out with your boys at the bar. You probably made
Right.
those plans.
Hold on, no.
Yeah.
No. It's a difference, right? Because I know me, like I don't want to go see Fantasia and these other R&B groups, right? So if you want to go see,
But
But
Hold
it's
on,
not what we
no,
doing. It's about the fact
no,
that we're doing it
We're
together.
It's
Hold on.
experiences together.
No,
And you're not about to get past this
no,
topic. and you ain't about to
that's
make
not
it.
what it is. Because if it was about us doing it together, then why does it matter who's planning it? If you're
Because
planning it, we're doing
you are showing me
No,
that you're
bruh.
making the effort.
Yeah.
You are
If
showing
I'm-
me that
if
you have a
I'm-
desire
if
to be
I'm-
with me.
If I'm going, then that means that
Okay, great.
No, okay,
That's
great.
no parade for the
Yeah,
fact
like,
that you're
go.
going.
Absolutely,
But how
you
about you
should.
show a
Somebody said Vaughn
desire?
some help.
How about you make the effort?
Like,
just like
hold on.
why does the
Okay.
effort always
And
have to
Okay,
come
you know
from
what I'm
me?
gonna tell you? You know what I'm gonna tell you? I'm gonna say, guess what? Sunday morning, get your ass up. We finna go watch football all day and drink beer.
Okay,
Okay.
great.
Yes. Okay. Great. Guess what I'm
Yeah.
doing
Not
because
every girl wants
I
to do that.
started-
Not every girl wants to do
I
that though.
listen.
Vaughn,
I
ain't gonna lie
start.
though, but Polly, you can't do that every Sunday. But a woman would appreciate the fact that you said.
My thing is,
hey, I
if
wanna
you
share
know,
this
if
experience
you,
with you.
it's about caring and just like you're listening. Like, you know, I had a long week. You know, I just lost a family member. You know that, you know, whatever. Like, you know, but I know, you know, what you doing tonight? You know what? Let's go to brunch tomorrow. You know what? Like, we like to know that you are listening and that
Okay.
you're willing to initiate based off of you're listening and baby need a break, baby need a drink.
This is what I'm saying is.
Baby need a trip.
Why would you not want to do what you want to do? Why would you not want somebody to say, well, babe, whatever you want to do, we can do it. I'll cancel everything for you. Whatever you want to do, we can do it.
I made
you-
that. I used
Why-
to make that
but
argument.
why
No,
can't
seriously.
you-
I personally used to make that argument. Like, babe, I'll do anything
Well,
you want to
anything
do.
you
That's
wanna
not
Why
the
can't
point.
you come to
I
me with the
understand.
make the plans? What's so wrong with that?
It's not the point.
Is this y'all
Why does it
emotional?
matter
It's
who-
okay.
It
Is it the time or is it the
Look, Crystal
plans?
getting
Which one
emotional
is
right
it?
now.
You
Look
want the
at her, she
time or you
mad.
want the plans?
You need to initiate.
No,
period.
why?
You
I'm
need to
not saying
initiate.
24/7, but
Is
show
it the-
me
is it the
that
time or is it the plan?
Oh, God. How do you not understand this?
Moving on.
Tell that.
Damn. 4 minutes is up.
Aren't
John,
you-
it matters. Just know it matters, bro.
Read this,
It
Vaughn.
matters.
Whatever you tolerate while dating will multiply times 10 in marriage. Marriage doesn't fix dysfunction, it reveals it all. Don't marry potential, marry reality.
Oh,
Now, if this ain't the truest,
that's
shit-
a realist.
Oh my goodness, it's
I think women, we do have a horrible habit of not even just marrying, because I've never been married, but dating and being in a long-term relationship with the potential of a man and not what he is actually showing and exhibiting.
Right.
I've
Yeah.
suffered from that too in my younger years because I see the good in a lot of people, and a lot of times I see potential that they don't aim to reach themselves, and it just gets frustrating to me, and I get burned out on them investing into them when, like, if I take my hands off the wheel just a little bit, they're not even going to grab the wheel, and I laid all the foundation, all the road. So I totally agree with that. Potential just means ain't done shit. Wale.
I think you have to take what you marry or what you dating for what it is, right?
in that moment.
And don't automatically think that once you get married or you get into a relationship that it's gonna change or it's gonna get better, because 9 times out of 10 it's gonna intensify. Like if a person does something, like you have to take them for who they are. Don't be like, oh, okay, well, hopefully, and then when y'all get together, it's like, oh my God, I can't believe. Yeah, you can. You can
'Cause
believe.
it's been though.
You definitely can believe.
This goes back to sacrifice versus change. You know, like, you know, in the end, like, okay, yeah, you dating somebody, but things will be cut out or moved in, like, you know, throughout the cycle. You know,
Yeah.
like some shit you were doing when you're dating absolutely is gonna change eventually. You know, like, it just goes back to sacrifice.
But
versus
will it? I mean, it
It
depends on
can.
the person, though.
Yeah,
It depends on the person. What,
But you just
what
have
do they
to
wanna
know.
change in their life? Like,
you just have to know that some shit just not going to be tolerated. Like, you know, the levels have changed. We're no longer dating.
wait,
We're
what do you
actually
mean, love?
married.
see, that's the thing. See, this is where I.
You
have
would
to-
think that people cut back. Like, you know, I'm married now. Let me
Wait,
stop.
no. Why
doing
does something change between dating and marriage? Why does something have to? What happens on that day that changes the whole structure of this
the
relationship?
whole structure, because
It
Why
doesn't
does
be
why
the
do
whole
things
structure,
things
but
have to
certain
get cut
things
out
to
now?
change.
Be-
Like, if
because
you
you know
didn't
what-
like
you know
it,
what,
if you
Jordan?
didn't like it then, if you don't like it in marriage, that means you didn't like it in dating.
Yeah.
Why didn't you say you didn't like it then?
before you get married.
That
don't even make sense.
Nothing should change.
No. Why would you marry something that you don't like?
I agree. 100%.
It's not about
because it's about the 80-20. So there was 80% of you that I liked. So that 20.
Okay, so
well, that 20 is holding some major weight.
Exactly.
Now that we married.
Exactly.
Now that we married,
so
the 20 is a lot heavier.
Now the 20
y'all
outweigh the 80?
Y'all are so inconsiderate.
No.
Y'all irritating.
No, this comes y'all
are so inconsiderate.
No, I'm gonna show
Yes,
you
y'all
why.
are, because y'all want to be doing single man stuff and feel like you don't have to adjust even a little bit. Like you feel like, okay, you know, we dating, the nights when with the fellas was out a little long, you was doing this, you know, but now me and baby girl getting a little serious, you know. Let me be more respectful. Let me be more a little more thoughtful.
Yeah,
like
if he ain't out here,
I mean, it's saying it's not.
What is disrespectful?
Marry me and hang out till 6, 7 a.m.
If they ain't cheating, what's the problem?
So,
really?
If cheating, what's the problem?
Let me ask you a
If you
question.
know exactly where he at.
Hold on, let me ask you a question. So let's say if I was at home and I was up to 6, 7 in the morning, my fellas over, we playing dominoes.
You'll compare it to Vegas?
No.
But you're there. But you're at the house.
Oh, you got control. You can see.
Oh, because you can see me.
Because you can see and you can touch them.
It's a control thing.
That's not control. That's trust.
It's not control. It's respect. It's respect.
Y'all out of
Respect.
It ain't respect. It's
You
trust.
y'all the line.
So
You have
respect should
to.
be-
You
should
have
be
to
up in the bed
transition
by
with the
6 o'clock every night.
transitions, bro. Like
Is that respect?
you
If
can't.
I'm at home and I'm chilling at home, what's the difference between chilling at home and chilling?
You have to
That's a huge
adjust the
difference.
things. Though.
No. Because you think we out there in the streets up to no good. That's all it
I'm
is.
honestly-
Because she got a ring now and she feels like she has more control.
I'm convinced that both of y'all crazy, and really I was already convinced that.
That's
But
fine.
y'all done lost y'all.
I mean, crazy or not, I'm happy
Y'all
to
done
marry.
lost y'all
It's
mind.
working.
I
y'all done lost y'all mind.
I mean, you can say
Y'all
what you
y'all
want,
fucking
but I'm
mind.
just saying.
Can't say what you want because time's up.
God damn.
John says y'all should not be out to 6 a.m. in the morning.
6 a.m. married, boy.
Lamont say you sleeping on the couch. You come in at 7 a.m.
Locks gonna be changed.
L. Hendricks says, sis, give him your number. Give him 7 days to show initiative and effort. Block him on day 7 if he still sending you good morning texts.
Well, first of all,
Initiative.
the person who wrote this text is a very special person. She is.
That's my friend.
I love
You know I love me
Hey,
some
I love her
M.
to death, man. But she is different.
I mean, I agree with what she said.
So listen.
I mean, to a
There's-
certain extent.
There's about, I want to say at least 2 guys right now in my inbox, right?
Okay.
And so like about every 3 weeks, they pretty much on a calendar. Every 3 weeks they hop in, hey, baby girl, da 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 da, what you doing, da da da. I want to see you. Okay, make plans, let me know, and I'll handle myself accordingly. Okay, cool.
3 weeks later.
3 weeks later, hey baby girl, what you doing? Da da da. So now I'm getting to the point I scroll back up and screenshot the shit I said last time and just put it back in the thing. If you really want to make that good morning text, like I feel very wholehearted. I made a post about it. You send that good morning text to me, you send it to her, you send it to her, you send it to her, you send it to like 7 of us.
How you know that? For sure.
Listen.
He said, hey, look.
It's about for
Hey,
sure,
you
for
look
sure.
away, he looked at the
And
camera.
we're not physically there.
Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, beautiful. 85% of the men, they send it on the toilet and they send it to at least 7 women, seven other
First
women.
of all, who sit on the toilet every morning? Not me.
I mean,
Men,
I'm regular.
Men take-
I don't know about you.
men take dumps in the morning.
Every morning?
I'm regular.
Based off my
me at
experience, a
6:15
lot of
in
men
the
Anyways,
do.
morning.
y'all going too far. But the point is that good morning text holds no weight to me. None at all.
First of all, like,
I tell you
how
good
many
morning every
times
morning.
have you
Play on
gave
me.
your number to somebody
Mhm.
and they weren't talking about shit?
Yeah.
You know, like that one time.
They hit you with that
My thing
WYD.
is, yeah, like, I don't have time. Like, solidify things
Yeah.
quickly.
Yeah. Show me that you were interested in me
Yeah,
on
or,
That's
some
the
kind of
love
you
level.
gonna be, or you gonna be blocked.
No,
or
that's
we
just
have to talk about, like, solidify things. Like, it's no point of what you doing me 3 days in a row. Like, no, we exchanged numbers.
Mhm.
Obviously, it was a mutual thing going on. Solidify some things. When are you free for dinner? When are you free for happy hour? I know you like to work out. Do you want to go to the gym? Solidify. Period.
I mean, I agree.
I don't need
'cause
nobody to ask me what I'm doing 3 times.
I ain't gonna lie.
no.
Like, if I meet somebody and I'm interested, by the 3rd day of talking, I'm setting up a date.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But you hitting people up with good morning just every morning without making
I mean, I text my mama good morning. So I mean, what's the difference?
He go get his weekend.
Give us a real answer.
I don't like Von today, just so we're clear.
Give us a real. We're not talking about mama.
Hold on, listen. What I'm saying is, what is wrong with telling somebody good morning? That don't necessarily mean
I didn't say anything
want to
wrong.
get with
The
you.
point is you're saying good morning without
You can say good morning
actually
back. You
pressing
gotta say
forward.
nothing. Hold on, you don't have to say anything after that. If I say good morning, you're supposed to say good morning back, and that could be the end of that conversation. Period.
Yeah, but that's dry
All
conversation.
she's,
Bobby.
what she's arguing is that y'all send it to 80 people.
Hold on, but clearly, if you're only saying good morning back, if the conversation is dry, it's dry on both ends. Why does the
Men
man
take the lead though, bro?
What she's saying is
You are the man. You're supposed to court.
What she's saying
You're supposed to
is
court
be
me.
copying and pasting to her.
Yes.
and
You got
10
her
other
number.
shit.
You supposed to come for
care
me. You
about-
supposed to court
you got
me.
the
You
ball,
supposed to
you
let
run
me
with it.
know
Yeah.
you feeling me.
She
Hey,
listen.
what can I do to
I'm
get
sorry.
She
past
feels like
that?
she feels like it's generic, and
Hey,
she
no,
feels
no,
like
no,
every
I get it, hold on.
Susie,
I get
Sally
it.
is
I
gonna
get
text.
it. But
That's what she's saying.
I feel like at the end of the day, everybody has options. Just like that girl feel like she got options. Some niggas feel like they got options too. So I feel like, so why can you be dry with me, but I can't be dry with you?
But you proposed her. You got her number. You was trying to make her.
Says who? You think the dude's the only one getting numbers, going and go get numbers out here these days? You don't think females
I ain't
coming up
saying-
getting dudes numbers?
Listen, I tell this story all the time, and I'll tell it again. I was sitting in the truck with one of my homeboys. We had just got through
14
having.
seconds, hurry.
We was just getting ready to have lunch, and we were just get through having lunch, and he sent, "Hey, what you doing? I miss you. I want to see you." He copied and pasted to 7 different chicks. The chick who hit him up first was the one who got to see him. I believe dudes do that point with
that
good
we
mornings
making.
all the time.
The point
Early
that we're
bird gets
making.
the worm.
Hand me the bottle so we can talk. That's it.
Oh,
Hey guys.
that was
So,
fun.
4-minute face-offs is done. Our time is up. This weekend, you guys, we will be tomorrow night
Tomorrow.
at 9:00. We will be at the main event for our first night out with the
Team
afternoon.
fun.
Main event Stafford.
If you want to
Fun.
win, get on my team.
So next week
I'm
we're
telling
having
y'all.
our on-air game night.
Yeah.
The losing host is the one who has to take the shots next week. So y'all come be on my team. I don't care about winning. I just don't want to lose. Me and Liquor don't do well.
I care about winning. We're winning.
I got pictures.
First
I
of
got
all,
pictures.
if you
to
don't
prove.
win, you
We're winning.
lose. First of
No,
all,
no,
no.
if you don't win, you lose.
So listen, we'll be at main event,
Ricky Bobby.
the Stafford location at 9:00, and then we'll be there from 9 to 11, and then after that we're heading over to 59 Hookah for the after party. So y'all come out, have a great time with us. It's only $10.95 at main event, and it's gonna be a great time. So the sip of the week is Kinky Aloha. It's a tropical infusion of coconut, pineapple, and lime. I got it because the bottle is pretty. So we're gonna go ahead, pour it up, and thank you.
Let me tell y'all what I'm doing this weekend. So this weekend, I'm hosting an event on Saturday. I'll put it into the group. I'm playing a black Santa Claus. I'm dressing up for the kids in Pearland.
No cameras.
No, they'll be taking pictures because it's a photography event.
Gotcha.
I'm a black Santa. It should be pretty cool. So I'll put it in. If you want to bring your kids out, if you're in Pearland, come out, holla at your boy. I'm pulling up in a slingshot with a red Rudolph nose on the front,
Boom.
antlers on the side.
You gotta go.
Yeah.
Okay,
Man, I
boom.
ain't gotta go nowhere, man.
Anyways, thank you guys for another awesome episode of the Afternoon Sip. 4 shots,
No
chasers.
chasers.
See you guys tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like $20 for a field trip is the least of your problems. You got 3 kids. They don't need to go on no damn field trip if you ain't got $20. You need groceries. You need gas to put in the car.
Hey.
Like it's bigger than a field trip.
So my kids need to suffer just because I may be going through a momentary.
They not going. If I was your man, we stay in the house and we ain't got $20 for them to go on field trip. They not going, dog.
But
Hey.
they not going.
But they not going.
No, he didn't say together.
They don't stay together. He didn't say he didn't have it. If I don't have it. And that's my man. You should have my back.
So as your man, if we was really together, dog, they